What's going on, fellow YouTubers? Did you know Leroy Smith's fighting style is actually called Wing Chun? Anyhow, as you can see, I'm on the tier list screen, so I'm about to make a tier list, but it's not what you're expecting. This is tier list with difference. So my first section here, I'm going to call them humans, because guess what? They're humans. All of them in this section. Even Jin, he's considered a human because he's not Devil Jin. That's a completely different character. You could say Claudia over here is some sort of magician or whatever, but he's still human. And most of these humans, although they're really good fighters, they would get whooped. So next section up here, let's call it animals. So you've got Kuma and you got Panda. Although in the game they come across like a bit gimmicky or docile, if any of these humans met these two individuals in the wild, they'd get fucked up big time, no doubt about it. So I'm putting these guys here. Next section you've got, let's call it armed humans. These are ones with weapons and so forth. So as you know, new character Kunimitsu, she's got a dagger. Anna, she's got some sort of missile, heat seeker, rocket launcher type weapon in her rage art. That'll certainly mash people up. You got Wing Chun Man himself, Leroy Smith, with his cane. He's pimped out. It gives somebody a serious caning. Lucky Chloe, she's human, so she's down here anyway. Master Raven, she's got a sword in her rage art and various other weapons, so people get mashed up from her. You got Walking Dead Man, Mr. Negan. Lucille give me strength from his baseball bat. That'll do some serious damage. I mean, can you just imagine him getting that bat, going up to Zhao and just mashing her up? What's she gonna do, eh? Anyhow, forget that. Then you got Noctis, Aura himself. He'll mash people up with his sword, no doubt about it. Anyway, next section you've got, let's call them androids or terminators, whatever you want to call it. So you've got Gigas, Katrina Alves's dad or former dad, and then they put him into some sort of robot machine body, so I'd put him in there. You got Brian, who died, and then Dr. Abel resuscitated him or revived him, whatever you want to call it. You got Yoshimitsu, who's got like a mechanical arm, so he goes in there as well. So these three will so far be able to mash up all the rest of them quite easily, I reckon. Then next section you've got, I'd say, robots. So you've got Alyssa. She can take her head off and use it as a grenade. She's got these chainsaws. Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess about with her. I think she can easily take out the rest of them. She's got missiles too. And then you've got Jack 7. He's got missiles and all sorts of other stuff as well. And he'd be able to mash up everybody else so far on the list. Next section, you've got people with supernatural abilities. Yeah, so you've got this vampire Eliza. She's got a meter, but she's a vampire. She's 1,000 years old. God knows what else she's capable of. They haven't really gone too much into her storyline. She does get tired quite easily, but when she's awake, whoa, she'll mash you up. Then you've got Zafina. She's got Azazel, or is it Azil's claw, which gives her extra strength and magic powers and God knows what else. She'd easily be able to mash up everybody else. And then we come to the top section. Let's call these guys the Demon Clan. So let's have a look at it. I'd say Devil Jin is probably the strongest out of the lot because he's got his dad's Devil gene, and then he's also got True Ogre's gene of some type. So I'd put him number 1. I'd say Kazumi goes next because she's actually the one that gave Kazuya his Devil gene because it's his son. So let's put him. Kazuya goes 3rd place. He's got his mum's gene. And then I'd say Akuma goes in there as well because he's some sort of demon, but they haven't told us too much about his storyline, so we don't know. And there you have it. That's my tier list for Tekken 7. Remember, it's my personal subjective opinion. So if you like it, fair enough. And if you don't like it, fair enough. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.